What can this ranger do for his lady? There's a much more pleasant way for me to get inside you. What? Ladyship, sometimes you make me wonder how your mind works, and if it works at all.
Can it wait for a bit? Okay, if you're not too busy, then we can go to the palace right now. I just have such a bad feeling about this.
Hello, my name is Sarah. How may I help you? Construction of Euphoria Palace began at the turn of the era. Conflict of interest between its overseers and the local authority stalled development to the point where the unfinished palace was abandoned. Thanks to the efforts of several ambitious men and women, the palace was rediscovered buried deep beneath the snow. It took years to remodel the palace and bring it up to modern standards of luxury and convenience. But here we are. The palace is host to two bars, Valhalla and Sahel. Each has a unique atmosphere to fulfill all of our visitors' personalities and needs. Valhalla is the essence of what Euphoria Palace is all about. Lose yourself in a surreal experience of pleasure and fun. Sahel aims to satisfy the more taboo pleasures. Our exotic dances will not be to everyone's tastes, but you may still find enjoyment in the comfort of the darkness. Our primary attraction is the brothel, located on the second floor. Don't feel intimidated by the rumors you may have heard. You do not need a fortune to enjoy what our lovely ladies are willing to offer. We will adjust to your financial situation accordingly. As long as you're willing to have fun, the ladies will welcome you with open arms. You may speak to the mistress upstairs for more information on services and appointments. Sirens? Oh, you mean our courtesans. Just head up the stairs behind me and you will enter the brothel. Mr. Pinder? Well, he is a very respected gentleman amongst the staff, but I doubt they would call him an ally when it comes to our affairs. What's your relationship with him? Has he sent you here? Dead? That's very sad news. Like I said, our staff was quite fond of him. He always took time out of his life to help around the palace. May I ask how he died? Assassinated. Listen closely. I'm not supposed to give you any information regarding the sirens. Leave the palace and make your way down the hill. Turn left and you should see the entrance to a warehouse. Gadama should be on guard duty right about now. Tell her that you know about the sirens and that I sent you. She will take care of you.
What do you need? Until next time.
What do you need?
There's no trouble, is there?
Yes. Need.
You have questions?
Yes?
Filth. And what might you need?
This is the Euphoria Palace warehouse. There is nothing to see here, traveler. Did she now? No problem. You're cleared to go on through.
It's funny. All that reminds of the sun's inflated ego is that statue. Expecting someone else? You're lucky that Blondie over there seems to be here on her own terms. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to say hello. Let's get straight to the point. Sarah dropped the news that Marcus is dead. Care to tell the full story? And you have no connection to the Mercs, or to Purity. You just walked into the town one day and got involved in this mess. Well, I still don't trust you, but I'll leave your fate to Matari. Now walk with me. Try anything, and you'll have to deal with more than just the four of us. At ease, ladies.
Freya, Matari instructed that you bring only the Pinder daughter.
Change of plans.
You brought the stranger with you? Are you out of your mind?
She had quite an interesting story. She might be worth keeping around.
Mistress, what are your orders? Surely we can't leave this woman alive. Not anymore.
I have faith in Freya's judgment. The stranger may stay.
See, Melody? Just because you've moved up in rank doesn't mean your decisions are on par with mine. Now, let's get on with this. Mistress, the stranger has confirmed an attack on Jonestead, spearheaded by the heroes of Nirn. Under direct orders by Project Purity, they were successful in killing Master Pinder. Commander Boska escaped. Our savior here managed to secure the safety of the town's citizens and foil their second objective, to capture Kasia Pinder.
That explains the low number of mercs reported by our scouts near Fort Pazarath. They were busy dealing with the town.
The loss of Marcus will damage morale amongst the veterans, but we can manage. As of this moment, I am assuming the position of leader of our organization. Your ranks will remain as they are.
Wait, what about my mother? Where is she?
Your mother is dead. She was stationed at Fort Pazarath during the attack. There were no survivors.
No, not her too.
Melody, attend to her.
Yes, mistress.
Leave us, Freya. Inform the others of the news and have Tarius prepare a room for two. We can speak privately about the situation later.
Are you sure? Yes, mistress.
Hero. Yes, that is I. But who are you? Have you yet to discover your true name? If that is what you believe, then so be it. You may think otherwise once your destiny is fully realized. You will receive your answers. First, I would like to congratulate you on succeeding where we failed. Our organization was founded in order to protect the Pinder family. Marcus may have been killed, but you ensured the safety of his daughter. The surprise attack on Fort Pazarath prevented us from sending any sirens to defend Jonestead. We lost a significant portion of our forces. Fort Pazarath was our only stronghold in Skyrim besides this palace. It is off the eastern coast, isolated and heavily fortified. Pazarath shares a similar history to this palace. It belonged to Purity before being abandoned. It is now theirs once again. Besides what Marcus may have told you, there is little that we know. The Project Purity of today is certain to have motivations far different from the Purity that existed 200 years ago. The current one is a spiritual successor, carrying only the name and the resources. It is next to impossible to gather intelligence on an enemy that has remained in the shadows for so long. However, we do have information on the mercenary group that you encountered in Jonestead and its commander. The Argonian comes from a wealthy family. His entire inheritance went into the formation of the Heroes of Nirn. Service records of the men in the company portray them in a positive light. Collectively, the company has seen action in every province. Their contracts usually consist of defending villages from bandits and carrying out reconnaissance for whoever they believe is fighting for justice. Hence their name. I have provided you all the major details about the two forces that are conspiring against us. Everything else is conjecture based on scout reports. That will be enough talk. The Pinder daughter is in need of comfort over the loss of her mother. I believe only you can help with that matter. Good. Before you leave, I have requested that a room be made available for the two of you. I have further business that should be discussed over dinner in the presence of company. Speak with Tarius the butler in the dormitory lobby and he will show you to your room. It would be wise for you and Kasia to get some sleep in the safety of this palace. For the time being, I am asking that Kasia remain here. Although you are free to come and go as you please. You are dismissed.
Matari let you live. I'm surprised. I passed by Blondie in the lobby, moping. I'm having trouble believing she's a Pinder. Whoa, did I hit a nerve? Feeling a little angry? Aw, how cute. Go on. Get back to whatever it is you were doing. You're no fun.
Melody and I were just talking. So we're getting a room? That's nice. What did Matari say? Anything about my mother? That's okay. I'm sure you had more important things on your mind. Not here. Let's go find our room first.
Ah, the visitors. I am Terius, the Siren's butler. Please, let me show you to your room. This is your room, madam. I lobby if you need anything. Have a good night.
I was hoping for something a little more cozy. This place feels so empty. I'm glad I'm not the only one. In that room with Matari, I felt so uncomfortable. It was so cold and dark. I felt like I was alone, yet you were all there with me. And when I heard about my mother, I had to leave. I can't believe it. First my father, now my mother. A mother I never knew. Thanks. You've been quite helpful so far. Yeah, sirens. I didn't mean to sound judgmental. We just got here. I can't help but feel disappointed, you know? How Matari and Freya reacted? First impressions, I guess, can say a lot. I expected them to feel like I did. Maybe more. About my father. I wanted them to. To know that my father didn't sacrifice his entire life only to not be respected by the thing he created. Yet they seemed so dismissive of him. It didn't even affect them. I wonder if my father distanced himself too far from the sirens so he could be with me. But then that would mean he made a mistake. The sirens are more important in the end. They were his family. Maybe he put a little too much effort raising me, but that's not the point. I'm concerned about the sirens' motivations. Do you think if their fortress hadn't been attacked, they would still be helping us? Would my father's death have been enough to motivate them into continuing the fight? I need to know they're doing this to protect others and not for vengeance. Yes, but we can never know for sure. I want to ask you something. You're my guardian and I'm your maid, but I need to be something more. For my father. I want to join the sirens, to make sure my family isn't forgotten if we win this war. Really? Wow, thank you. I was afraid it would take a lot more to convince you. No problem. I'll practice every day to make sure that never happens. I know, but with your support, it will be a lot easier. I'll bring it up during dinner with Matari. Back me up, okay? Don't let them make you second-guess yourself. I won't. Anyway, I was thinking of getting some sleep. I'll do my share of exploring some other time. I do want to check out how the sirens train, and hear their advice. Get an idea on what to expect if they do accept me into their ranks. But you should go out and have some fun. Take a break from adventuring for once. I'm sure there's plenty to see down here, and interesting people to talk to. Just don't hang around on the upper floors. Unless you're into the sort of things that go on up there. Oh, I know. We need to stick together in places like that. I won't take up any more of your time. Let me know when you want to go to bed so I can get dressed. We have a big day ahead of us. Don't stay out for too long.